Okay. All right, here we are back here on the Smokin Jim Show. I was gone for a week. You know why? Because I needed a break. Okay, are you actually hearing this on your...
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay, because that's really, really distracting.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Turn on the volume. I just wanted you to have a computer, something you could look at when I show certain things on the air. Thank you, Dizzle. Anyway. Hi, Smokin Jim here on the Smokin Jim Show. It is 6:48 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Plano, Texas, where the Smokin Jim Show studios are located.
I don't know.
Oh, God. Maybe she's right. Anyway, here with us today is Dizzle.
Hey, how's it going?
And we're going to talk about... We only got about 15 minutes right now because of the YouTube ruling. They got mad at me because I used some music, copyrighted music, that I did not have permission to use on a few of my broadcasts. And they kind of knocked me out of my 3-hour time slot allowance. So we're going to do 15 minutes, put that on YouTube, and then direct all those people who watch it, all those dozens and dozens, back to My K Dan to watch the video at their leisure. And I tell you, I was saying earlier when we were setting up that Juliana Adler had 15 views in a couple of days, which is kind of big to this thing. So she's really doing a good job. Juliana, keep up the good work. Like having you here.
Awesome.
And unfortunately, I've got no other computer to have a producer on, so I can't manage the chat room that well. So, Bailey, if you're in the chat room, bear with me, okay? So, let's go back to the big D here. Dizzle, what's going on, man?
Everybody likes me. Everyone missed me. I know. They were really looking for me.
Yeah, all the letters, all the thousands of letters saying, "Where is Dizzle? We want to kick his ass."
It's been a week. We haven't seen him.
Well, here's the thing. We were talking about earlier what we're going to talk about in our 15 minutes of intro.
Right.
And I figured we can talk about your brats.
Okay.
Well, Halloween's coming up. Now, you said earlier that you might bring your wife and kids down here next week, Wednesday, which is a show date. I'm going to play a pre-recorded show to trick or treat in this neighborhood, which is kind of nice neighborhood.
It's like every other neighborhood.
Okay, well, say something.
Okay. Yeah, it's like every other neighborhood, Jim. At least it's not ghetto.
No, it's not ghetto. I mean, I haven't had... this is my first house that I've owned, and I've been in apartments all my life. Well, most of my adult life, at least. And so I'm looking forward to having kids stop by and ring the bell and say trick or treat so I can scare the living piss out of them.
Your general facade.
Thanks. Anyway. No, we're going to do a makeup. I'm going to do a makeup thing, and hopefully you will do it. Well, are you going to be in costume with your kids?
Crystal and I are trying to work on it, on getting our costumes.
What does that mean?
It involves a lot of pieces that don't you can't find at a costume store.
Eek. What?
Well, like I'm gonna be wearing Victoria's Secret bras and panties all over.
Oh man! Oh God!
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, good. Well, actually, I thought you were kind of serious there for a second.
No.
Because that would have been, well, your style. I would not have been surprised.
If they sell, which I doubt it, if they sold our costumes in at like a Party City or Spirits or whatever.
It's getting kind of late, man.
If they, well, I mean, these are pieces we could just pick up at clothing stores. But if they sold it at these specialized stores, they'd probably be really crappy looking, as most really cheap costumes are.
Yeah.
Anything that you don't make yourself is going to look horrible. Normally.
Okay. Well, see, I try to buy or look for a costume to wear, and I'm like 6'3" and 300 pounds. There's nothing out there that's going to fit me that I'm going to
custom made.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to go with, I'll stop by the Halloween store, whatever the heck it is, down the street here, Halloween Spirit. Mm-hmm. And, well, I'll tell you, I'm in Plano. The one in Plano that I went to the other day, I'm sorry, sucks. I mean, only compared to the one that Bailey Dillion and I went to in Carrollton, Texas, last week, which had all kinds of cool, kooky things in there. Expensive stuff. I mean, Halloween is...
Was it a lot bigger?
I would say that the floor space was comparable, about the same size. But we walked in there, and they had these displays, these monstrous things that had little things on the floor that said "Step here," and you step on them, and like, bah, something jumps out at you, and it's a couple of them like, oh, actually startled me.
Mm-hmm.
Big spiders, and there was a Reagan McNeil from The Exorcist, head spinning around, that kind of crap. But you look at the price tag. Oh, this is only $500.
Oh, cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween is really big business for some people. I when I was a kid, of course, I was a tramp or a ghost I was a bum, not a tramp. Not, oh, jeez. I know what you're thinking. Like, yeah, yeah, I was a hooker or I was a ghost. Maybe I could be a hooker ghost.
Or you could have been a tramp. One of those guys that hang out in box cars with the knapsacks on a stick.
That's the tramp I was going for. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking, whore or hooker. Jim,
that's my own fault for thinking that. For kind of
dirty mind.
Thinking you would be thinking that. Anyhow, I was not a hooker when I was 7 years old on Halloween. All right.
When you were 8, though.
When I was
That's
8.
another story.
I had the heels and the fishnet stockings. No, I didn't.
Story for another day.
We didn't really do a lot. Carved the pumpkin and put it on the front porch, and
the kids smashed it when they came by.
We once had, when I was little, I was maybe 7 years old or so, and it was my 3 sisters and I, and we had 4 jack-o'-lanterns we carved, one for each of us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember once these kids came to the door, and I was still at home and hadn't gone out yet, and let the kids in, like, oh, look at those. And my mother's like going like, oh, here's some candy. Open the door, let them out, and somebody had dropped firecrackers or something, or sparklers in the pumpkins. They're all fizzing. I was like, run! Like, they're nuclear. Damn North Koreans, even in 1967.
What the hell are they doing at your house?
They were attacking Stamford, Connecticut with their nuclear pumpkins.
Minor terrorist attacks.
Well, they probably had some Korean kids in the neighborhood who I didn't know, and they were getting a leg up on Kim Jong-il.
They were probably happy to be out of that there.
I'm so happy, I'm going to blow up this pumpkin.
In ecstaticment.
Well,
that's not really a word.
Not really. But we're going to. I've got the fog machine, and I've got little skeleton hanging from the ceiling in the porch. I've got the flame pot. You've seen that, right?
Yes, it's the not.
Right. It's a not cannabis pot.
What? Oh, I wouldn't say that,
pot.
Jim. No.
No. You only made a gesture that you were smoking weed
no.
because we don't
No.
do that here in the Smokin Jim Show. We don't do anything illegal.
That's why it's called smoking.
On purpose.
Jim.
Anyway, smoking like cool, groovy, that kind of thing.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it's only been a year. Sure. So it's a little thingy I hang with orange lights, and looks like fire coming out of it. It'll be
It's
fun.
almost been a year, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
that's
in a
why
month or so.
my hair is the rate of my hair loss has increased. Thank you very much.
I don't think that's my fault, though.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, it couldn't be.
Yeah, it is. So let's see. We've got another 3 minutes here, and there's Dizzle looking at his phone. It's probably back to the porn.
Oh, no, I'm reading Bailey's comments.
Well, she was
She
talking
said-
about the spirit store we went to last week, and it was, oh my God, it was great.
All right. One
All right,
thing about
fine.
Spirit is, I don't know who owns it or whatnot, but this chain, but they would probably make a lot more money if they kept it in those places year round. I mean, I understand.
Nah.
Well, not just for Halloween, but like they change. It's Spirit Halloween store or
Spirit Easter?
Spirit of Christmas store, or Spirit of.
Right.
Did someone in your refrigerator just knock?
No, I got somebody at the front door. You know what we're going to do?
Oh.
We're going to take a little bit of a break here. We're going to come back in a minute. Thanks.
Okay.